Good morning, everybody. Matchday 1 Champions League. These are my predictions, so it's going to be a quick one from me. We welcome back the Champions League for the first time this season. As we know, this is the last time we'll have the Champions League in its traditional format. From next year, it's changing. They've been doing really shady things, trying to change the competition. They say it's for making football better, but I don't think so. Taking away the away goals rule, I kind of enjoyed that. I liked it. But now, again, they are trying to make more money out of football at the expense of the players' health. More games. Yeah, so let's really get into this Champions League and enjoy it. Anyway, I digress. Getting back to my point, I'm just going to touch on the few games of note. First one being Bayern Munich, Man United. I just think Bayern Munich are easily favorites to win that one. I've went with a Bayern Munich win. I think this game comes way too quickly for Man United, and with all the problems that they're experiencing. We know they're coming off a scathing loss by Brighton at home, while Bayern Munich were also held by Leverkusen. I think that's just a testament to the job Xabi Alonso is doing there at Leverkusen, top of Bundesliga, undefeated. I think they're a much better team than Man United. I think with an in-form Harry Kane, there is no way Man United's leaky defense is able to contain him. There's no way. I do not see how Man United can contain the attacking threat that Bayern Munich has. And because of that, I've went with a Bayern win. Let's not forget that this is sort of a new start for teams, as it's matchday 1 of the Champions League. So sometimes form does go out the window. Teams can look to restart their season after getting a good result from these type of games, right? So maybe Man United could go for a draw, put in a good performance, try get something out of game, maybe a win, and that could just start reshaping and kicking off really their season again. But at the moment, I do not see it. It just comes too soon. I do not see it. It just comes too soon for them, and Bayern Munich will easily win that one. We also welcome back Arsenal to the Champions League, so I've went for an easy Arsenal home win with a City win. Barcelona also easy home win there for them. I've also went with Real Madrid win. These are the teams that probably would look to push on into the competition very early on, try to finish top of the group. Napoli as well, it's an away win though for them. And Inter Milan, although it might be a little bit tighter, I believe the finalists from last year will try to replicate that form again, and I've went for an Inter Milan win. Another match of note is the group of death, PSG and Dortmund. I've went with a PSG win simply because I think Kylian Mbappe, Champions League Kylian Mbappe is different gravy, and just taking into account the fact that they do have a bad run of form. They've started very badly in their domestic league. I also think Dortmund are also having their own struggles, but PSG's home, first Champions League game of the season for Luis Enrique. I think they will try and restart their season. So this is the type of game where it can breed some confidence into the players. Gonzalo Ramos and Dembele struggling for form. I think this is the type of game that's perfect for them. Home game, big game. If they can deliver, then it can really kick off their season. AC Milan and Newcastle, very difficult one to call. I think this is the most difficult one to call, for easily the most difficult one to call for the whole round. I've went with a draw. I actually believe that Newcastle will make it out of the group. I said that Newcastle will make it out of the group of death. They've just gotten their first win after 3 consecutive losses in the domestic league. We know that AC Milan were thrashed this weekend by Inter. I think AC Milan will also look to bounce back from that, so there's a lot of pressure on them, especially after they finished in the semi-finals last season. However, I do see Newcastle giving a good account of themselves in the Champions League this season. So because of that, difficult one to call, could have went either way, but I see a draw, and I do see a high scoring draw, although I do see that there is a possibility there of a very tight game. I just think Newcastle has good attacking threat, and so do AC Milan, and I don't know necessarily how Newcastle will adapt to their first game in the Champions League in years. Maybe there's a little bit of pressure there, the nerves on the players. Some of them haven't played Champions League ever before in their lives, so because of that, I've went for a draw. Anyway, let's see how I do. I'll come back with a review on Thursday on the Man United game specifically, and a wrap up of how I did on my predictions. Thank you.